Ah, test 103. I'm live. Hello, everyone. Good morning, or perhaps good night, or good evening, I guess, for some people. It's definitely evening my time, actually. It's kind of got delayed a little bit. I'm preparing stuff. But yeah, welcome to my what would you call this? I call this book club. But basically it's my reading stream. I'm reading the credenza from this game, from our library, our beloved library of RUINA. 9 p.m. for me. Around for me it's still 8 p.m. So like a little of time difference. And yeah, welcome back. My name is Kuroha Ai. You can call me Ai, not AI. I am human adjacent. So, as I say, this is a book club intermission, which means I will be only reading the stream. There will be no fights. No fights. I think there has been quite a lot of fights last week. But yeah, manager is nosy. I am nosy. I'm a nosy person. I want to know the story of the people from the city that we have turned into book. That's something only an AI would say. Nah, man, an AI wouldn't dream of having half of my charm, and that's what I can say for sure. Also, they can make my grammar mistakes. They always have like perfect grammar, not me. I'm a English second language kind of woman, so I don't think AI could imitate that. What do I know? Yeah, I'm wondering which books are we reading on our last book club? Trying to remember. Right now, the thumb, huh? That's the way. This is how far I am with the game currently. I just cleared the first row, the bottom row of the Star of the City last week, and then some suppression as well. I think right now the one suppression that is available is on Hokma's floor, yeah. But I will leave that for next Tuesday, Wednesday stream. Enjoy the city lore. I will. The sweeper lore is kind of funny though. Yeah. Did you see my chihuahua? By the way, I have a chihuahua on my head. My doggo. Meatball doggo. That's my chihuahua. My teeny tiny little chihuahua. Yeah, last week fight with him kinda make me really adore this doggo of mine even more. So with my power, I will it into existence in my stream. Yes. Yeah. I think he's enjoying its time on my head. Maybe. That's a weird looking cat. I think that's more of a dog, but it could be whatever you want, I guess. Yes. Anyway, it's better for him to be on my head than to be vomiting everywhere. So yeah. Hope. I don't want him to vomit on my books. No way, man. Angel are gonna kill me. That's not I. Actually, as I drew Mountain of Smiling Bodies, right? Because I need to draw it for my thumbnails. I noticed that. No, I always notice that on his first head, the thing that we probably mistook as eyes are actually just masks. Those are just masks, not eyes. But, but when he grew second head, now that body has eyes. The white part on the second body, the second head, is actually real eyes. On the first body, it's actually just mask. And then on the third one, on the third body, third head, there will be no eyes or mask at all. Fun little details. Yeah. Look at my doggo. My doggo's so cute, right? Anyway, I forgot where I left with the credenza last book club. I think... Which office? I think I have read this one, right? Yeah, I think Urban Plague is done. I think it's Urban Nightmare. I think I left it on Urban Nightmare, actually. They might be just masks with only one hole. It's actually a mask of... Oh yeah, the second... You mean the second one, right? The one on the second body. But they look like eyes, though. I will look for it closer next time. But right now I'm trying to remember, where did I leave it? Puppet? Sea Association? Nah, it's Sweeper. Or is it the Index Proselyte? I remember reading Warp once. I guess Smiling Faces? Wait, let me see. Vigilant Peeps. I think I left it after the Warp cleanup, and I don't think I have read the Smiling Faces ones. The Smoke pages. Let's see. Let's try reading from the Smiling Faces pages then. Wang's page. They call the back streets unsafe because there's this one time of the day when darkness comes out and your friendly neighborhood watch can't do jacks about it. There's a friendly neighborhood watch in the back streets? Wow. The night in the back streets when the city shuts its eyes. Breaking any rules are forgiven during that time. Basically a mini purge, huh? It's a mini purge. Means to protect yourself from harm, like recording videos or hiring peacekeepers. All rendered useless. All those rusty old fellas sweep every corner of the street, so no evidence is left behind. No corpses, no weapons, no nothing. Even the weapons? Did they melt the weapons as well? Hey. This why? What do you mean this why? What do you mean this why? Oh, the friendly neighborhood watch. Oh man, yeah. They call themselves defenders, right? That's true. Kind of forgot about them. It was so many streams ago. This why. Wow. Oh, but they melt the weapons as well, or maybe they are confiscated, yeah, for their own usings. I don't know. Not only do all security measures stop, picking at folk as a whole is banned during this. Not only do all security measures stop, picking at folk as a whole is it's banned. Nobody can kind of record those sweeping procedure. Huh? But why? PLFO as whole is banned during these hours. Well, stumbling on the scene of a crime ain't banned. What it really means is you ain't supposed to record videos of the scene or spy with security cam. Someone should be strolling the streets in that late in the first place though. Ho ho ho. What are you, French? Why? Why are you French? What? What's with that laugh? Okay, I'm not gonna judge. Manager's not gonna judge. I have very weird laugh myself. Don't judge people's laugh. Hey. Because of that, they don't ask a darn thing about crimes happening during that time unless an eyewitness shows up. They just can't, if I'm being blunt. The public institution, you know the deal, those shucking shucks at the head. Pictures Association, Vigilance, a peep, and like. If one of those visual tried to take a dig at something that happened during the night in the back streets, some scary fellas called the claws go after him. Wow! Oh shit, not TikTok during the purge. During the sweeping, I mean. The claws, huh? Wow, it's that big of a... What do you call it again? A break in the rule breaking. It's that severe of a crime to warrant a claw going after them. Damn. I hear the night in the back streets is considered a watch it time for doing what you might call it permitted by the I don't know, man. I don't know. If you don't know what it's called, then I don't know what is it. I've got no dang clue why they set a time like this when every soul ear is already frightened to the bone. No matter what folks say, the night in the back street starts at 3:13 and ends at 4:34. Never too early or late by a single second every time. Wow. Good morning, Ai. Though it's probably evening for you, I love the head of smiling bodies. Thank you. My chihuahua likes it too, I think. I don't know. I mean, it's always smiling. The sweepers have strict schedule too. Interesting. So nobody should be around out and about during that hours. It's like 1 hour 20 minute ish. Yeah. Jin's page. The back streets aren't some unlivable mess like some folks are saying, you see? Rough things do happen often around here, sure. There's some effort at peacekeeping going on to stop a whole lot of people dying all the harking time. Every area of the street has some kind of neighborhood watch made out of local residents, voluntarily doing jobs like fixer do, trying to make the back streets a safer place. Ooh. I mean, that makes sense. There should be some safety measure going on to keep people alive in the back streets. Come on, people can't be dying left and right? There gotta be some effort going. Unlike the so-called Public Safety Association that started with a Z, whatever that stuffy org is called, the neighborhood watch ain't chained to any official authority. Nor do they ask for huge fees. Each area's got different styles of neighbors, so not everyone in every corner of the town likes them. Most folks do appreciate that they're keeping them safe, though. Fair. A very virtuous job, actually. It's like a volunteer job, too. That's why I'm getting called that. Alright, next, Miss Page. There's this one rule that stands squarely in this nigh lawless land. Doing any kind of harm to the residential area is forbidden. Oh really? No invading people's homes, no demolishing them and all that. Not even the big and tough crooks or the fingers can touch this. I'm guessing they decided it's gotta stay the most what's it place. If you didn't know, the city's taboos are huge deals. Much more a huge deal is more serious than taboos of the nest. You break it, you're alive over right there and there. Oh. No home invasion? That's a taboo? Demolishing building is a taboo? Huh, no invading people's home, no demolishing them and all that. But that's for the residential area. But like, that also apply on the back street as well, I assume? Huh. I guess maybe because it's kind of like a lot more effort to just like demolish something to kind of, and like it's better if you got the place like intact and no home invasion. Huh. So if you have a house, you are safe for as long as you don't live it, I guess. Private property. Damn. So that's actually makes a lot more sense why the survivability is kind of high compared to what one would expect. As long as you don't leave your house, you are safe. No, but the Kurokumo, though, the thing that's happened in Kurokumo, though, I mean, they are technically not invading. They are visiting, air quote, visiting, because the resident inside that house is under their protection, right? Did you see the small colony on RUINA already? Not yet. I haven't even tried. I didn't do the fight last week. Your survival chance is high if you're rich, and close to zero if you're a rat. Basically. Man, to be homeless in this universe is basically a death sentence, huh? At least in the city. Alright, a smiling faces page. The rules of the back streets don't work in the nest, and the opposite is also true. Oh, really? Huh? Wait, is this rule... Oh, so this rule is only for the back street. No home invasion in the back street, but in the nest, that's different. That's why the Kurokumo could hurt people inside their own home then. Interesting. Isn't it better to just live in the back street if that's the case? I mean, in the back streets, kind of like, yeah, the syndicate or like the other people could harm you, but like in the nest, the wing fuck with you. Because you're under the mercy of the wing, right? And we know what the wings are like. Man. They're kind of like criminals in suits. Yeah. No invading people's home, no demolishing. No, that's what happened here. You could drag a higher up working for whatchamacallit from the nest to the back street and do what's to them and get away with it, as long as it was during the night on the back street. No sneaky rat. So you doing it. But if you did the same, what's it in the nest, you'd be breaking rules. The night in the back street is only a thing in the back street, like the name suggests. Interesting. The head had to buff the back streets. I mean, isn't the sweeper actually like managed by the head, right? We meet again. Hello, Grandma. Welcome. Enjoy the chill stream. We're just reading book now. No fighting. Yeah. No fighting this stream. Alright. Interesting. This one gives me insight for how the back street work. The taboo of the back street, huh? I guess because like it makes sense that you can't invade other people's home and also demolish their home. Because yeah, you need to keep them safe somehow. Come on. People in the back street already had it rough, man. Yeah. Alright. The crying children. Oh shit. Philip? It's Philip time. Unstable page of the crying children. No, this one is not Philip. This is the crying children. This is the distortion Philip, right? Oh, what is this? Who are these? Sorry, I get how you feel, but I'd need more time to think about this. Are you feeling down? No, I'm fine. I'm fine, I get it. This was rather sudden, and you'll need some time to collect your thoughts. Thanks for understanding. You know, you're a very caring person. I guess Grams picked the right rookie to hire. Oh, this is Yuna and Philip. Oh, Grams. Guess Grams picked the right rookie to hire. Is that so? Thank you. I couldn't say anything beyond that. I tried to think positively about it, convincing myself that I wouldn't want to see Sonbe. Yeah, this is Philip talking about Yuna. Sonbe feel trouble because of me in the future. Clinging on to it further would only make me seem pathetic. Although Sonbe didn't decline my confession outright, it felt safer to think of it as a refusal, so I wouldn't get my head in the cloud and make another attempt at it. Wait, what are they talking about? This was rather so you need some time to call. I think Philip is proposing maybe a mission to Yuna, but Yuna kind of nah, no, or something, because she's refusing something. Wait, is it love confession? Wait, love confession? Sorry, I get how you feel. Need more time to think. So that's what happened. Huh. Although somebody didn't decline my confession outright, it felt safer to think of it as a refusal, so I wouldn't get my head in the clouds and make another attempt at it. I shouldn't have held any expectation in the first place. I thought I'd feel like a load had been taken off my chest after I confessed my pent-up feelings to her. Oh, but I couldn't even bring myself to look Sonbe in the eyes. I didn't see it. I found myself looking for excuses. It's not because I'm a coward. It's not because I was afraid that I might be faced with darkness I can't possibly handle if I lift my head. No. I just looked at the shade so I could see a brighter light, that's all. That thought made me feel a bit easier. I don't know what expression Sonbe wore at that time. Was he grinning at my nonsense or was he upset? All I can think is that she was probably giving me a look of disgust. Dude, you need to face your fear and look at her in her eyes when you do that, man. He thought you and Sober were in an affair, that's why she rejected him. Maybe not that necessarily. I don't think he probably kind of that's probably his subconscious. I don't think you couldn't be that pathetic, right, Philip? Huh? You gave a fine speech, but I must wonder if you're truly upset for the sake of Salvador and your other late colleagues. This is Oscar. I'll prepare myself. I closed the door on my way out. Was it because I didn't want to hear any more of it? Did I lack the energy to refute him? I had no time to reflect on the reason I left my seat. The one thing I couldn't stand was him putting the blame on me for leaving my master and Sonbe behind in that place they called the library when I escaped, so that I could bring others to save them. A wise person once said that you must close your eyes when someone utters useless words or speaks with harmful intention. Is the uselessness of a talk determined solely by one standard? Maybe Oscar was right. But are his words useless and wrong because they distress me? Maybe I just didn't want to accept it. Consoling myself that I need some time to focus only on the grief of losing my master and Sonbe, I cover my ears. Either that or she just thought of him as junior. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because it's kind of awkward when you're like working on the same workplace, you know. It could kind of disturb the balance too if anything went wrong, even if they want to pursue it. But what happened? What's with Lolang though? Yeah, the thing is, if I don't know, if somebody manager also have experienced some rejection in the past, some, I guess some, but like I never thought like, oh, it's my fault, that's because I'm like I'm not worthy, or like there's something wrong with me kind of stuff. For me, rejection is just like, well, we just okay, maybe we're just not compatible then. What they're looking in me is not the same as what I'm looking in them. And just because I'm not someone's cup of tea, that doesn't mean I'm not someone else's cup of tea. Managers is very selfish. But yeah, I never really take it too personally. Of course, I will feel sad like, oh, they don't want to be with me. But then again, I was like, oh well, that's life too sometimes, you know? Xiao and Lowell. You make me sad again. No, I just booked her. I just booked her husband, man. She's got it going for my ass, man. Okay, that's a problem for future me. Now back to film. So Lowell is the house husband, like Roland got it. Wait, is Roland is a house husband? I see. I mean, Project Moon like them, like they're strong women, you know. I can get behind that. But I notice, yeah. I shut my eyes, I cover my ears, cover my eyes, cover my ears. You're pausing it at just the right moment, like it's a rerun you've watched over and over. There's gotta be a reason. Shut up, shut the hell up. This is the circus one, right? Sometimes the human brain has difficulty telling reality from illusion. Watching a horror film incites fear even though you know it's fiction. However, it's not always easy to discern the truth. They are standing right before my eyes, reproaching me, but I can't dismiss them as mere illusions. Even though they are dead, gone, there was no way they could be real. Doesn't make sense that I know what they're about to say otherwise. It couldn't be something they told me beforehand. When Sonbei was about to speak, I shut her up as though I knew what was going to unfold. What could I gain from uttering what will harm me? Self-justification? Those words would have wounded me for sure, but they were also words that would protect me. Yet again, I'm running away from truth, vilifying others. It made me feel a bit better. Pameli was right. All I had to do was make up reasons that are convenient to me. It's not my fault at all. They are the bad ones. It's derisive how shallow my admiration for my master and Sonbei was, changing my attitude toward them so easily out of selfish self-preservation. Nothing is more beautiful than knowing the truth, and therefore nothing must be more shameful than admitting that what one believed in was a lie. I could have sworn I acknowledged my vice and embraced it. Although the process was a little unstable, I still felt ashamed for the truthless deeds I had done, and decided to cherish that negative part of myself as I am. Or so I thought. I stopped talking, couldn't even tell what was appropriate to speak anymore, and thus you covered your mouth. Project Moon loves speaking submissive men. Wow, night stream. I will sleep to this. Nice. This is a chill stream after all. Turn a blind eye to all that tries to hurt me. Turn a deaf ear to words that will lead me down the wrong path. Turn a mute mouth to unnecessary evil, and last of all, act not. Make myself happy that way. I could no longer perceive anything, and thus you cry, right, Philip? But yeah, Philip, feel kind of bad for you now. I feel like, yeah, we could stop at like beating him up on his ego fight, but not. The city is just like, oh, you think you suffered? Get more suffering then. And now you're getting recruited by the worst people ever. Philip. I don't know, maybe the blue man could stabilize you, kinda. I don't know. He seemed kinda sympathetic, at least. Yeah. There's such a beautifully poetic way to describe the form of their own distortion like that. Yeah, such is the life of the city. This is this and that's that. Just like what Lolang said. Alright, and the other one, I don't know if I have the complete one or not though. Dante's page. 7 Association deals with info and investigation. We collect all kinds of information on this city. Though, why aren't we disclosing the full details about certain cases to the general public through news outlets or anything, you ask? Some things are better left unknown for the sake of the safety of this world. True. I guess it's kind of true. 7 Association's Fixers page. Section 3 feels empty these days. Oh, didn't you hear? Many of them died in that incident with the distortion last time. Even the guy with the cannot resign. And wait, I have read this one. This is about the Oing. When Oing like kind of resigned from the 7 Association to join the Magicians of Bremen. Yeah, I've read this one. What about you, Kim? Wait, I think I've read these ones. Yeah, I've read these two actually before. Oh wait, I don't have one page. The one guy who... Wait. Do they guys have their own pages though? The other... The friend of the Blade lineage. Who are the friend of the Blade lineage again? Not Hanafuda. The one who hurt themselves, gave themselves bleed. People. Dante look a little bit different today. Not Dante from Limbus, by the way. My Dante can be this cute. Alright, now we're done with the urban nightmare from now, question mark. I think I miss some pages from the guy with the self bleed. I don't know if they have a page or not though. But for now, we are done with the Urban Nightmare chapter. Let's go to the Star of the City. So I think I need to make part 2 for this one, yeah. Because I'm not even halfway on the Star of the City. I'm like 1/3. Give or take, only 1/3. Yeah, the self-bleed people. Do they have like pages? I forgot what they called again. Aren't those guys on the... There's actually legit theories that that's Dante from Olympus. Really? Yeah, the Chain Gang or something. The Chain Gang. Do I even have their book? So let me see. And so I just forgot what they called again. What they're called again? Not it. Book of Rain. I don't think I have their books. Oh, Rusted Chain Link, I think. Wait, that's actually on Urban Plague. No, no, not the Urban Nightmare. There's a spatial one, really? Oh, actually, that's actually a different chapter altogether. My bad. Oh, don't want. Wait, I haven't burned your pages. Let me see if I can burn some pages and get some more books to read. Oh my god, so many books of the time. I don't think there's any more I could get from them though. Oh my god, a Church of Years. There's a lot. Let me burn some book, okay? We're scavenging for pages. There's nothing. Ah, it gave me nothing. Fine. Now we go to the start of the city chapter. Since I think Xiao will definitely come, so we will reread. We will revisit this one. But yeah, let's read. The Liu Association Section 2. Oh, I guess the Xiao one will be Section 1, right? Because it's the northern and the southern part, like section. Dante's Iron Theory. I'd rather not. Dante. Anyway, Liu Section 2 Fixer's page. Let's see. Oh my god. Their code reminds me of El Condor Pasa from Uma Musume. Manager has been playing some Uma. That's why Xiao is level superior. Yeah. Man, no love story. There's no love story in the city. If there's any, it would end in tragedy. Man. Anyway. A Liu Section 2 Fixer's page. Liu Association is a battle-oriented fixer association specializing in all-out combat. We receive requests from the wings and fight great battles for them. Some may see the Liu's fighting style as old-fashioned, but we get frequent requests from those who want strong-willed and determined warriors. Most requests that come our way aren't complicated. 9 out of 10 are resolved by simply marching towards enemies and defeating them in battle. Wow. Simple, huh? It doesn't require specific strategies or certain personnel. We're the Liu, the association that solely exists for war. That doesn't mean war is the only type of request we accept. After all, a fixer is free to take any request. The catch is that all requests must be reported to the Hana Association after you deal with them. The report must include the details of the request, the client's info, how the case was resolved, and any other relevant information. Once the report has been submitted, Hana Association will assess the performance of the office and its fixers and evaluate them for promotion or demotion. That's how the grades of offices and fixers are updated. Therefore, a fixer's grade doesn't necessarily correlate with strength. It correlates with how good you are at, like, solving the problem, right? Hence fixer's name. You are a fixer. I think I'll be heading out. Thank you very much for the cozy reading time. Yeah. Good luck out there, Bruiser. Have a nice Sunday. One last thing I'd like to add is that there is a line fixer shouldn't cross. A fixer may advertise themselves or their office to get more requests, but they should not threaten people to give requests to them. This is an area handled by the Hana Association and Ofi Association. Oh, Ofi mentioned again. 8, right? The first and the 8. A specialist in dealings and transaction. Oh. The Zhongli. The Zhongli of the association. I see. The one who creates kind of contracts, I guess. Yeah, and deals too. Of course, associations shouldn't have to worry about running out of requests in the first place. I see. But if Lolang is getting demoted to like grade 9 fixer. Did he did something that is not a fixer shouldn't do then? Threatening others to give requests to them. Lolang, what did you do, Lolang? Lowell's page. Oh man, it's gotta be my wife. It is gotta be my wife page, man. Lowell's page. Xiao was a cold person who wouldn't easily show her feelings. Even though the Liu consists of those who only face forward and never express any emotion in battle, Xiao was especially hard-edged about the rest. I came to wonder if she was capable of possessing emotions at all. Her tone was dry in the most upsetting situations, and she seemed apathetic to the loss of several colleagues, never showing her emotion in response anything, but truly looking after herself. That was my impression of Xiao. I thought the path Xiao was walking was completely different from mine. We disagreed on every aspect, from strategies to personalities. I thought my relationship with her will stay a formal relation between two co-working directors of an association. I don't remember when and how we got so close to each other. I couldn't be bothered to push away the person who naturally came to my side. We started spending more time together outside of work. People intersect one another somehow, though I have no clue how our paths managed to converge, or what about the paths led them to cross. One thing I can say for certain is that our relationship isn't a superficial bond between two directors. We need each other because we cherish each other, not the other way around. Oh. Can you really call it love if you only cherish your significant other because you need something out of them? True. There's gotta be... I do think relationship or love is supposed to be a mutual one. It's not... It shouldn't be just transactional, yeah. At the very least, I don't think of Xiao as an object of exploitation or gratification. Wow, that's a green flag, man, if I saw one. However, I know that preaching love is utterly meaningless in this city. A fixer should never be carried away by emotion. I know well that a person at a position as high as mine should be extra careful. I've seen countless fixers who brought private matters into the official grounds, only to meet undesirable results. The moment you get swayed by something you cherish, you lose yourself, you neglect your own safety. When a human, a creature that always puts itself above all else, loses their edge because of what they hold dear and places higher priority on it over their own life, the consequences will be grim in any case. Knowing this, I decided to remind ourselves of one thing when we plighted our troth. Our troth? What is troth? Whatever happens to each other, we won't put ourselves at risk. As I thought, Xiao agreed plainly and rightly. I could trust in Xiao, and I was glad to have this person as my lifelong partner. It was reassuring to know that Xiao wouldn't throw away her own life if I ever died, focus on my own survival, even in a moral peril. Perhaps my heart has grown stronger since I met her. Having her next to me was already a great help to me at that point. Aww. Oh, troth. Oh, troth as in betrothed. I see. Oh, yeah, I never saw it in like its own verb kind of way. Verb? Adjective? It's a verb, right? No, that's true. Betrothed. Ah, it is marriage. No love story. The city is just a whole like Ryaju Bakuhatsu Shiro. Ryaju go explode. Ryaju is basically people who is successful in their own real life kind of affairs, whether in love or like in jobs. Basically an accomplished person, but mostly it's intended. Ryaju is intended more to couples. So basically couples go explode. Thank God show is not gonna be emotional. Sure, like the whole association team is based after with the cars and pages and attribution show. Lowell. I mean, you could say one thing, and she probably think of it as in, well, if I died, at least Lowell would be like cool-headed about it, because I think Lowell is like the calmer of the two after all. But then Shaw, buddy, I think your wife is gonna get my ass, man. She's gonna burn my bums. Just saying. Me when I'm nonchalant about my husband dying. Damn. Alright, Cecil's page. The Liu is an association that specializes in warfare. We work for the single goal of victory. However, victory isn't necessarily won in battle. The ideal course of action begins by identifying the reason the enemy intends to fight in the first place. Next, we break the enemy's will. Only then, we launch an attack on enemy forces. Even when war is inevitable, we mustn't hope for victory after starting the war. Secure a path to victory before engaging in warfare. The Liu engage in battles that are already won. A strategy that is fated to lead us to triumph, we face enemies that are fated to lose. In other words, we don't participate in a war that cannot be won. Blindly charging to the fray isn't always the path to victory. And while strategizing allows you to look ahead and see where the victory lies, it doesn't ensure that you will reach it. Therefore, it's crucial to assess the strength of the ally and the condition of the enemy before you determine if you should advance or retreat. It's up to the director of each section, our leaders basically, to decide what to prioritize and what to discard. For instance, Director Lowell is extremely cautious. He's not hesitant to retreat and reorganize his forces if there's a slight disadvantage. On the other hand, Director Xiao tends to push forward as long as there's an opportunity to count on, but she isn't reckless about it. She designs elaborate strategies that will overcome the odds. Director Lowell's choices aren't always wise, and Director Xiao's choices don't always result in a smooth victory, but the two work their hardest within their abilities. I think they complement each other, yes. I want to spread the words of Cecil May. Yes. Cecil. I only know one Cecil. One Cecil I know is from what is it again? Welcome to Night Vale. Welcome to Night Vale, where I listen to the weather. Yeah. Cecil. May's page. May's so cute. Look at her mouth. Look at her buns. She reminds me of a mouse actually. She looks very mousy. A little bit panda-like too. Cecil, I need to see. Yeah, Night Vale. Hello, Shadow. That's still... Wait, Night Vale is still ongoing? Wait. After years? Man, I'm so behind on that one. I think the last episode that I listened to it is like on the 100, like 100 something-ish. I don't know how far it is right now. I will try to catch up on once. Yeah. She looks Chinese. Yo. I mean, it's called the Liu and her name is Mei. Can't be more Chinese than this. Alright. Mei's page. Outside of weapons and martial arts, the most important thing that provides us with protection is our clothing. It might look like a fancy suit with golden decoration at first glance, but you know how the fixer's attire is no ordinary clothing? It's mandatory for people working in relatively higher sections to wear clothing adorned with the Moonlight Stone, M Corp Singularity. Of course, the Liu doesn't have the exclusive right to use it, so you can see it on the clothes of other fixers and syndicate members too. The Moonlight Stone emits a golden glint, and you can either gild your clothes with it or make ornaments out of it. Oh, that one is the one that records thing, right? Is it? I think it is. The Moonlight Stone mitigates or shut off psychological affliction induced from all kinds of mental attack. Oh wow, they are wide attack resistant. On all kinds of mental attacks, pressures, interference, and all of that, whether it's caused by seeing, hearing, or feeling something, or a direct assault to the mind. Although I don't really know how the stone works, they say it amplifies a single purpose or thought, making people forget the mental pain coming from outside, or fortifying the mind as if it's surrounded by a giant barrier. It's all thanks to these clothings that we didn't panic when we saw the crying children. A distortion. Yeah, this is a white resistant ego, kind of like an ego suit. Yeah, interesting. So the M Corp has that kind of like a great defense base singularity, maybe. No, it amplifies one thought and kind of mute off the other ones. Ooh, imagine if the ones that got amplifies is actually the bad one. That's how you get a distortion, man. The thumb. Okay, let me eat some of my bread here. I have a bread on my hand. Nom nom nom. It's actually a bread with peanut butter and some chocolate sprinkle. I need my sugar. It's not too late, so I'm alright. Alright, the thumb. We move next to the thumb pages. The cray. But I feel like the index is also as weird as them, if not weirder. They just have a different stroke of cray. Sounds very tasty. Do you want some, Grandma? With some tea, maybe black tea? Tea party. What a chill reading stream. A Thumb Soldado's page. The thumb is the most cultivated and humane of the five fingers. Really? You guys are the most humane with that practice? Color me surprised, man. The thumb is the most cultivated and humane of the five fingers. Just be polite and know to respect others. But then, why did the thumb top the list of syndicates one would never want to get involved within the survey for fixers conducted by the Hana Association in spite of such good manners? The reason is simple. Hierarchy is absolute for the thumb. Ugh. Wow. To us, it's as natural as the fact of nature that spilled blood. Oh my god. Sorry, my tongue can English. To us, it's as natural as the fact of nature that spilled blood only flows downwards. Of nature that's with yeah, not up. Yeah. like a whole like whole fall. What do you call it? Taki. What is taki again? Oh my god, my brain can English tonight. Waterfall, yeah, just like waterfall. One is expected to give unconditional obedience to a higher authority. That's where the relative consciousness of the term comes from. You guys are cray, man. Crayness got like wrapped up in propriety. Her chihuahua is hitting your brain cell. True. Actually true. Yeah, my chihuahua is sucking my my cognition. Oh hey, wasn't expecting to see you online. Hello. Yes. This is not my usual streaming hours after all. It is nighttime for me, but I figured out I kind of want to kind of change up my streaming schedule, at least for the irregular ones. The regular one would be as usual. It'll be hell as usual. Oh, what is it? Oh, they finally gave translation to these terms. Sorry, manager is not Italian. Manager doesn't know any any inch of Italians. Manager is iron-headed, that's why it's not doing it in the Or maybe the version that I brought to life is not the real one, you know? It's a miniature. It's only an imitation after all. My power is not that powerful after all. Yeah. Yeah, there is a chihuahua on my head because I just fired him. I just fought him last week, and when he turned into one-headed one and turned so small, I was just like, oh, so small. It ate the cactus and grew bigger. Maybe, mayhaps, or maybe those two are like two completely different objects, items. This one is a hat, kinda. Carlos Page. Capo dei Capi, Godfather, oh, Photo Capo, Underboss, Capo, Captain, and Soldado. Oh, Soldado is soldier. Good fella. The thumb is divided into these four echelons. This hierarchical structure is still effective outside of the syndicate. For example, a common fixer is comparable to a soldado, an associate fixer to a capo, a board member of a wing to a soro capo. A board member of the wing is a soro capo. Aren't you a soro capo? Yeah, you are a soro capo, right? So the wing is the capo de capi. Capo dei Capi. So the Godfather is the wing? Tamest Chihuahua I've ever seen. How did you train him? By hitting on it a lot. And also cleaning up the rods as well. This doggo of mine actually requires a lot of maintenance. You know, typical of a small dogs. Yeah. The smaller they got, the fiercer they become as well. Wait, he recognized Angela to be at the level of a capo dei capi. Oh, that's true. Oh wait, that's also true. So Star of the City is the Godfather level. Because director of Star of the City, I guess. So I guess the wings are on the Star of the City level as well, or I don't know, man. I think the wings are far higher than that. I mean, they some people refer to wings as gods, right? Godfather. God? There's God in Godfather, though. This is how the hierarchy is to be interpreted. No outsider is exempt from this rule. No matter how you usually behave, you must remember your place and respect our rules when you're dealing with the thumb. If a young, oblivious fixer walks up to a couple and speaks to them, that poor Pishoto will be rolling in the street the next day with his jaw and teeth missing. On the other hand, someone with the right level of authority or person of a higher class will be a different story. Damn, I think I'll lose my head so fast whenever I'm talking to these guys. Manager doesn't really abide to societal hierarchy or something. I mean, I am not that dumb to just kind of like dismiss it altogether, but like as a person, the reason why I respect someone is not because of their hierarchy. It's based on how they treat people, actually. You're an asshole, I don't have any respect for you. It's that simple. You have money, you have good looks, doesn't matter to me. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I have no respect for you. Alright, what's now? On the other hand, some with the right level of authority or person of a higher class would be a different story. If a person of the same echelon as ours were to approach us, we'd gladly greet them and hear what they have to say with an open mind. Conversations with them are to be conducted with courtesy and decorum. Furthermore, if the person you are dealing with stands on a higher echelon than yours, they must be treated with utmost devotion and delicacy. So is the rule of ours, and the respect to their position. Don't be too bitter over it. Indeed, class is earned, not given for free. It's only right to give it the respect it deserves, not really. If you are born from a rich family, whether you as a person do something great on it or not, you're still gonna be respected by them, though. I don't agree with that, Carlo. I don't agree with that. But you know, each to his own. Boris! Boris. Yeah. I think Capo dei Capi, Star of the City Masterminds, and the head executives of Wings are in the same level. Oh, I see. Head executives, huh? Head execs. I mean, technically, Angela was one because Angela worked for the Loeb Corp, right? Pretty sure the town doesn't care if someone is rich. They still need to earn their respect. No, but like if they are the son of someone in power, whether they're rich or not, they still abide to hierarchy. Doesn't need to be rich, but like powerful enough, I guess. Boris. Boris's page. The thumb uses various type of bullets. We pick the right ammo for the right situation. But as you guess, the price of those bullets is a serious drawback. Not even the thumb, one of the 5 fingers sitting at the apex of the backstreets, can just waste bullets willy-nilly. That's just how costly it gets. You can't get trigger happy. Because of that, the thumb fights with the bayonet and buttstock of their guns most of the time. And only fire bullets when it's absolutely necessary. That's probably the reason for your downfall as well, man. And you have bullets and you're in danger, use the bullets. The buttstock is built to be solid enough to crush most things to a pulp, and the bayonet is pretty handy as a sword. Some just sticks to raw strength though. Some, including you. Your discipline page is very scary. Let's put it that way. Catriel's page. I didn't see much of you actually, Catriel. The thumb's change of command is simple. Obey the orders issued by your superior unconditionally, and do not question the intention of your superior. Kill if you're told to kill, and die if you're told to die. You cannot defy the orders, no matter how baffling it may seem. Those who violate them are punished on the spot. Even if the order is made by someone whose rank is only one step higher than yours, you are still obligated to follow it. They kinda gave me a brainwash cult vibe, man. Yeah, the one who cut her tongue. Damn. There's nothing you can do about it unless other person whose position in the pecking order is even higher than your commanders decide to step in and take your side. There is one exception, however. It's when a high-ranking individual temporarily devolves their power to a subordinate of theirs. Usually, this occurs if they have urgent business that prevents them from joining a meeting, or when they need their peer to know something that the subordinate can explain more professionally. It's still a rare occurrence even then. No one transfers their authority for the fun of simulated uprising or other trivial reason. That's how significant the hierarchy is to us. Truly, they came off as brainwashed to me, not gonna lie. Well, what is this called? Dennis. Dennis. Dennis's page. Even in a powerful syndicate, weaklings exist. Cowardice can surface among the strong, and chaos can ensue from the most faultless rules. Not everyone in the thumb can abide the rules without a slip-up. What happens when one violates the rules? If someone is trying to disrupt the hierarchy, they will be purged in a few days. It doesn't matter if it's a member of the syndicate or an outsider. Every person must abide the rules. The degree of violation is irrelevant. That doesn't decide the way of the purge. The one thing that matters the most is the fact that they showed insolence. The lesson is marked with blood so that no one dares to break this rule again. That's the most important one. It might seem like nitpicking, but there's one basic principle to remember. Don't get on the nerves of your superior. It's such an elementary part of the basic decency for human relationships, yet so many people seem to be oblivious of this. Not many of them are as brainwashed as you, though. Even the most loyal of the loyalists, at least sometimes they still have their own... What do you call it again? Dissatisfaction? Dissatisfaction. You have shit talk your boss once or twice, right? Right? Not just me. With me, I am my own boss, so I should talk myself quite a lot. That's that too. This is because of the restriction made by the head. As to such, the bullets and the rifle itself become very expensive and even to the riches of within wings. Yeah, and they got kind of nerfed too, right? Like the guns need to be not silenced too. All that thing. Not in the thumb, you don't. Thank God I'm not in the thumb. Yeah. Kane office. Kane office. Oh, Nemo. It's Nemo. They are funny. Let me eat some bread too. Where are these ants coming from? Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. That's also the noise that the mountain is making right now. I am becoming a mountain chew toy. Anyway, Kane office. Nemo. Nemo's page. We live in a turbulent life. God damn it! Right above the start. Nom 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 nom. We live in turbulent times when wings are destined to fall behind in the market if they don't respond to patent disputes effectively, big or small. Patent dispute? There's such thing as that. Can't wait to lay their grubby hands on the singularity, huh? Or technologies, I guess. I love Nemo too. Nemo's so funny, man. It's one of the reasons patent wars are that much important. Those mega corporations sue one another for patent infringement. Alex, what happened nowadays on some big gaming companies as well? Yes. Patent infringement. Or accuse one another for stealing their patent. Us small fries can watch the giants clash without worrying about getting caught in the crossfire. In fact, we benefit from such conflict. Wow, opportunistic much. There are unspoken rules that you need to remember to keep your stake in a patent war. One must patent their technology separately for areas outside of the nest or other domain under their jurisdiction. One must avoid admitting to infringement before carefully reviewing the lawsuit. The rights to a technology cannot be protected if its details were publicized through advertisement or such before the patent was registered, etc. Patent wars break out for so many reasons. It'll take a day and a half to list them out. At least they do their research first and technology cannot be protected if its details were publicized through advertisement or such. Oh, is that why the W Corp are so desperate of getting back the book of the train of the W Corp cleanup team? Because if it's get out to the public, then they have no claims of the technology or singularity anymore, maybe. Or they can sue anyone. They can't sue anyone. Patent wars can cause the head to become involved. Damn. It's bad PR, right? It's bad PR for them. But then again, with the W Corp singularities that they have in hand, it could also kind of wipe out the memory of someone if they throw them into the... Wait, actually no. That requires them to sit on the train seat first though. I was thinking more of do they have a memory wiper there? Patent are unchanged in the PM world. Unchanged? Usually in real life we go to court for patent disputes. Yeah. They are warring here. They're dystopic enough, I guess. So many medicines are locked behind a patent paywall, make it one of the most corrupt businesses. Yeah, big pharma. Oh, they definitely have a memory wiper, right? That's what X used. I mean, Iron. I wonder which technology was that. It's not F Corp because F Corp is Fairy Corp. I was thinking what about Forget Corp? Maybe it's A for Amnesia Corp. Because Iron. Interesting. I wonder if we're gonna know what they are called, what ABC stand. Interesting. H Corp or Corp? Or like the cat. Huh? The huh cat. Ah. Nemo. Nemo. Energy beam, right? I think Nemo is still better than the reindeer team, though. The reindeer one. The mind whip one is crazy, man. I never used the Nemo, the energy beam one, because I never really used his page. Maybe I should try that, yeah. That is a charge page, right? Martina's page. Notarization is the process of drafting a document to officially certify a deal between two offices in case things happen. A notarial act is very powerful. Through these documents, you can verify various facts and secure executory force. Meaning if one side doesn't carry out their part of the contract can be enforced on them. There's no need to argue about who is to blame. Notary acts exist to stop unnecessary disputes from occurring, and it's a job of notary public offices like Kane office to help with that. Oh, so that's part of your job, huh? I see. Oh, and the city is divided into domains. It's similar to how the ZWI associations set territories for policing. It's fair to expect at least one notary public office in every domain. This isn't to say that you can only use the notary public in your domain if you can't find a notary public, or if the office isn't functional for whatever reason. You can always go to other domains, though it costs a bit more. A lot of people still choose the latter since they need to get business done in a hurry. Not even notary public office has the same level of professionalism after all. Notary public office, same level of professionalism, huh? I see. Yeah, like this in real life notaries as well, right? Yeah, for like some legal documents or dealings. Reindeer's pages are odd. Witness my hand and see. Damn. Bada. Oh, it's pretty short. You don't have much to say, huh? Contracts should be signed on equal terms with the consent of all parties involved, and the offices must fulfill the terms of the contracts following the mutual agreement. It's a societal boundary that keeps us humans from betraying each other's trust, as we must coexist. Although these principles are rather abstract, they exist to prevent anyone from devising lowly schemes and ensure that each party gets just benefits. The head's rules don't cover every small detail, so you can say this is a necessary addition to fill those gaps. Yeah. We make more detailed rules after the more kind of like fast rules, the more abstract rules of the head, yeah. That reminds me of the Longbird. Alright, the next one is what do you mean, the blue refrigeration? Yeah, of course, the Church of the Gears. Haven't booked that guy yet. Or will we? Will we ever book that guy though? Oh, we almost done with the ones we have right now. Nice. Maybe like it will take like 2 hours max. Oh, it's been so chill so far. Manager likes this. Manager vibes with this. Okay, the Blue Reverberation, a Church of Gears Worshippers page. Oh, this is... Oh yeah, I draw myself in this cosplay. Yeah. As the gears turns, our bodies are put in motion. Though gears are indispensable for meat gears. Oh, thought gears are indispensable for meat gears. Which one is meat this is meat gears, I guess, and the one behind are thought gears, right? Like the one that, who's that girl name again? Eileen? Like the ones Eileen's uses. The introduction seems terrifying, but thought gears are said to feel much more satisfaction than meat gears do as time passes. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if a thought gear can still think like a human. They say thought gears are honored to be serving their role, but perhaps it's only a made-up story told by the worshippers who hadn't completely gone awry, wishing to free themselves of what little guilt they had. The words I sometimes hear are heard through my ears. The gears guide my body as it rotates, as if it's entering commands into my brain. Although that matters not, we are able to live thanks to the help of the thought gears. We are no longer lost and able to find a way ahead. Even if there is no path to take, it tells me where to place my next step. Basically, you are a puppet on a string. Remember to drink, Miss Audiobook Women. My name is Ai, yeah? Ai. I will drink later. Let me finish my bread first. I'm eating too right now. I actually have my soda right now. I very rarely drink any soda, but I'm in the mood this tonight. The one I'm gonna drink right now is water though, but I do have soda too. This is water. I should have bring my mug with me. I have my mug. Yeah, mug. Cup. Drink water. Slurp. Wait. Gulp. Water good. Yes. Yeah, water good. Let me put it right here. Yes. Manager has a lot of stream overlays. Yes. The perk of being your own maker. I am my own illustrator after all. I can kinda, in this universe, in this stream, I can just will something into existence if you give me some time to draw it, to create it. But yeah. Where was I again? Okay, we're done with that. We go to R Corp. Oh shit. Oh. Do we have all of them? Oh my. On the other, I only have one, but R Corp, there's like half a dozen. I wonder if we get fan pets one day. Ooh, maybe fan pets. Oh, do you guys want to be something? Be made into existence into some some creature on my screen? Hey, wait, actually that's a good idea. But what are you guys though? What creatures do you guys want to be? What creatures indeed? Maybe I need to make a poll. Maybe I need to ask around on Discord. Yeah. A mascot. A fan mascot. Yeah, I don't even know what to call you guys. What? Asians? My Asians. Freaks. But what creature? I wonder, right? I was thinking something like a abnormality or like a distortion. Let's make our own distortion. La creatura. La creatura. Manager's creature. Guess I don't want to call you guys pets. Creature, yeah, creature. Oh, that has a wrong connotation all over the place. La creatura. Creature. Critter. 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 Yeah, I will brainstorm later in the server. That's a fun idea. It could be small eyes too. You kinda always watching. That's true. You guys can be a creature with many eyes. Ah, like manager, like fans, huh? Like manager, like watchers. We all have many eyes. Manager also have many eyes. I just hide it right now. So be careful what you put out there. Manager probably will see it. Oh, a server. Grandma, I have community server. I think it's on my video description. Banana grandma. Yeah, I always forgot to because usually I advertise my server in the end of my stream. But yeah, join my server if you want, guys. The link is on the stream. Join now. Join now before I put it behind a paywall. Because if you join early, you don't need to be part of my membership. Because I think after it reaches like, I don't know, on the 100th member, I probably put it behind paywall. Yeah. Bot, don't kill me. I'm just sending the link in the description. Nah, bot can say I agree and then click on the... There's a funny story actually. There are some of my friends joining the Discord server as well, right? I just talked to my friends again last night. Or was it like a few days ago? Oh, sorry about that. A little burpee. But yeah, I talked to them and one of them said like, oh, but yeah, I think I joined it, but there's not much inside. And I was like, what do you mean there's a lot of channel? And then like, yeah, but I didn't see the channel. And I was like, you need to like on the on the on the emoticon under the rule pose. And she was like, oh, I didn't notice. Look, if my friend could miss that, then bots will most likely miss that too. Unless I like accept them, unless I put them by accident. That happened in the past. Damn. Manager is a grandma, okay? Manager is a grandma. Manager doesn't know how Discord really works. Or like modding. Discord mod, damn. I will need some more mods in the future too. That's a problem for future me. But now, I think the server is fine. It's very chill. People just talk about games and life, and of course PM. Of course Project Moon is basically like 60% Project Moon server. But yeah, okay. Enough of advertising. I will put the polls again, the invite link maybe, on my channel post. It's almost time for me to advertise that again, perhaps. I don't know. As for membership, I will try to open it up by next week. Or maybe next 2 weeks. I still need to finish the gift wallpaper first. Yeah, there are some perks. There are some perks for my future membership stuff. Other than a member only streams, of course. I don't know what to put on member only stream though. Perhaps some drawing streams and then like talk about future projects or something. Wouldn't you want like if there's like only like 1 or 2 members, I don't think there's any need for that. But there will be custom emote icons, of course, the one that's already available in my Discord server. You will be able to use it on stream. Oh! Thank you, Justin. Here are 7 cents. Thank you. Thank you for the 7 cents. As usual. But yeah, there will be that. How many perks have I talked about again? The emotes, the member only streams, and then usually my plan is to open kind of like I will open an art raffle every month. So if you join a certain tier of membership, you can have any chance to get your request drawn in a month if you're a member. I think that's my plan was an art raffle. Yeah, I will choose random people from the members, and then I will contact them every month. I don't know how to contact them. Maybe I don't contact them, but like I'll just post a link to a G-Doc, like Google document, and you put your character there, and I will randomly choose one character every month. Not Liu 7. But yeah, art raffle is one of the higher tier perks. And for every members, I think the one that will be joining, for any tiers, everyone will get free wallpaper from me. That's the plan. At least that's the plan. That's the plan from now. Maybe in the future, I could host some member-only kind of like multiplayer games. We can play together. Stuff like that. That's whenever the membership is available. Man, I have a lot of work this month. But eventually the membership will open. Hey, hello, welcome V. Okay, I'm about to continue the reading stream again. I'm just advertising. just advertising. I am advertising my Discord server. And then my future membership perks. Yeah. I need to kind of segue people to this somehow. The Kuroha Ai don't start together server. Man, I'm so bad at that game. I still haven't really like go around that game. So if there's like a member only session, you guys can teach me maybe. Manager is monetized now. Congrats on 1K. Thank you. I am on 1K now. the advertising, like the money from ads, I still don't get it. Not yet. It needs a little bit while, but at least one hurdle, one requirement I already have it down. Yeah. I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Again, streaming is not my primary job after all, but I appreciate making some money on the side too. Yeah. Minecraft SMP. Not. I know way. Nah, not right now. Manager's PC gonna blow up. But yeah, let's continue on to the reading stream, shall we? Book club. Oh, Nikolai Babushka. Hello, ma'am. Ah. Nikolai's page. After a moment of silence, she slowly opened her mouth. A large-scale war was about to occur. If we made big enough contribution in that war, we might be able to avoid being destroyed. That wasn't a suggestion or a plea for help, it was a semi-mandatory request. The reward, we avoid termination. Her attitude was something else. The way she confidently delivered her speech in front of me gave off a certain sense of conviction. It was as if she were saying she's gonna make the war happen. Baffled, I let out a bout of laughter. I knew we weren't in a position to refuse it. And she was right. A huge war broke out soon after. Thick smoke covered that nest. Who's Satan? Who is she? Is this Nikolai saying this? Who is this she? If this is from her viewpoint, I wonder who she's talking about. A lot of strong women in Project Moon. Manager is very happy. Minecraft SMV never went wrong ever. Who's that? I still don't know who that is. Who is that? Manager doesn't know that. Mio's page, Mio. I thought I booked you. I mean, I booked a version of you, I guess. That's why I have your book, Mio. This is your previous clone. Mio's page. Ever since that day, I trained myself, aspiring to become like the hero that saved me that day, and landed a job at R-Corp. I wanted to become a hero myself and save the lives of others. What I wanted more than anything, though, was to meet that person once more. Oh, really? Aww, Mio. R-Corp participated in most large battles in the city, so I expected to see her someday. I thought she'd have been alive all along since she was tough, and I was going to thank her and show her how much stronger I had gotten since then if I did to get here. Oh no, the last time you see her is on L-Corp. As a tin can. That's so sad, actually. But I couldn't tell her. Not just because I never saw the Red Mist again, or Jebra, she's called now. We didn't meet each other after a long time, but that's another story. I wouldn't have been able to say it even if I met the Red Mist when she was alive and well. I got embarrassed of myself again. I thought I'd save everyone, but after all, what I've been doing was far from being a hero. Hey, what do you think a hero is? Red Mist is a hero. I think Red Mist is a hero. DS is my favorite. I totally recommend giving Distortion Detective a read. Yeah, I plan to catch up on both that and Leviathan, I think. After I'm finished with Ruina. Her Oshi, man. Such a cruel world. The city does not care about your Oshi. Maxim's page. One day, some rich person visited us and said that a war will break out soon. Said we'll get some benefits if we help her. That gave us a bigger thing to worry about than an upcoming destruction. War is about to happen? Nikolai collected her thoughts and calmly asked why a war was going to occur. That person paused for a bit, then spoke in a languid tone. What with that sudden change? Then spoke in a languid tone. I was creeped out by how she said it like it was no big deal. When one's person pure ambition and another's tragic obsession join together, a dream is destined to be born. Interesting. One's pure ambition and another tragic obsession join together. Isn't this just Carmen and A? Carmen and I in one's pure ambition and another's tragic obsession. That's Ain. Or wait. This could also apply to Angela and Lola. tragic obsession. Because the last time I talked with Bina said that Roland is as angry as Angela, so I was like, what happened? What is your deal, Lolang? Actually, Lolang, there's a lot of things you don't tell me, don't you? The game will answer me eventually, I feel. Eventually. Rudolph's Phage. You don't have a red nose, Rudolph. Our corps is particularly famous as private military company. No matter how many combatants die in battle, we fill the vacancy with new soldiers in no time. It was natural for the Wings to give us requests to wonder what kind of singularity you have to pump out. It was natural for the Wings giving us requests to wonder what kind of singularity we have to pump out so many mercenaries in such short time frame. Besides, our soldiers weren't lacking in combat prowess by any means, so there had to be more to us than just hiring many people. The mercenaries of our corps don't fear death in the first place. They don't hesitate to carry out any tasks. We are big in numbers, casualties are replaced quickly, and we fearlessly proceed to get the job done. Our corps mercenary were ideal for outskirts exploration and other dangerous operation. Outskirts exploration? Oh, they do that! Outskirts explorations. Huh. How could such a feat be possible then? Oh, this is talking about the smoke war. Oh, that's a smoke war. I still don't know about smoke war, to be honest. People keep telling me about that, but there's nothing covered the smoke war so far. Yeah. How was such a feat possible then? People started making guesses. There has to be only one answer. There must be cloning people. No, they got to be robots. Our corps has been developing war machines in secrets. Want the head arrest them if they try to clone humans? That's a good point. I mean, the first answer is the correct one, but kind of cloning with regulations. Also, they made the clones kill each other. Clone Wars. Clone Wars. At the end of the day, people just laugh it off, talking about how nonsensical their hypotheses were and how secretive singularities are. Maybe they had the right answer, though they missed the mark a bit. I mean, yeah. No, yeah. That's why they are not afraid of anything, because what they must go through to become the prime clone itself is kind of like already hell on earth. Imagine that happens every single time you get cloned. I mean, would you remember all the clones' memory? Don't know, right? No, but like the memories of your last person is there. So they do remember what they've been through, kinda. At least one person, one version of it. Crazy. A Rabbit Team Soldiers page. Every team in the 4th pack has its own caricature. You'd think that we'll never get along with each other, having such different personalities and powers and strength, yeah? Surprisingly enough, wait, the 4th pack. The 4th pack. Oh, as in the Rabbit Team's pack? Surprisingly enough, we hunt in packs for most operations despite of our differences. The Lepin or Rabbit Team is generally seen as a distracted and raving bunch. Maybe it's because most of us are nimble. But this also means we handle our missions quickly and with certainty. Our method is the cleanest, actually. If I had to admit, a teensy little problem with us is that we don't discriminate enemies from civilians. Yeah, that's what happened on L Corp, yes. We do have a tendency to shoot first at any non-rabbit in the area that comes into our sight. We leave ourselves open for attack if we take our sweet time to tell them apart, so we've got to strike first. But hey, we don't leave any troubles behind that way, so what's good is good, yeah? Ah. I just realized Corpse is snobbing eyes. Yep, I am its chew toy for the night. My chihuahua. My chihuahua likes to gobble. Gobble gobble. Rhino Team Soldiers page. Every team in the fourth pack has its own character. Our personalities, powers, and strength are all wildly different. But we still do most of our job in packs. Us rhinos specialize in using physical strength. We are good at pushing ahead if nothing else. I think we are the strongest team in the fourth pack. Smash them hard, block them hard. No, actually, you guys are kind of like the most the most pushover one. We often stand on the front line instead of the frail rabbits and reindeer. The rhino team's armor is thick and large. We've got tough bodies too. Sometimes though, my body starts heating up if I keep moving around and I can't control myself for a while. Rhino, huh? I figure that's cause of the odd tech our corpse uses. Something about expanding muscles and pumping more adrenaline to the blood. That's what they told me. Oh, in case you are wondering, this ain't a singularity or anything. Plenty of others are making use of it apparently. What is it? Doping. Some doping. Chihuahua. 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 Ah, yes, steroids. I never got to hear the deeds. We do hear often that we've gotta watch out though. The rhino team's got more destructive power than others, and once one of us start getting all excited and enters a rampage, it won't be easy to stop them until they calm down. I see. The ones that is the hardest for me to take care of is actually these guys. Ah, your mind whip. Your mind whip helped me during the Snow Queen fight though. Alright, a reindeer team soldiers page. Every team in the fourth pack has its own characteristics. Our personalities, powers, and strength vary so greatly that it's hard to imagine us working together. Nonetheless, we move in packs for most missions. Why is the first paragraph kind of the same? Only different delivery. The reindeer team utilized powerful electric waves generated from brain waves. That's brainwave? You see these thorns? These thorns? The electric stimuli generated in the reindeer's brain are condensed at the tip of these horns. The concentrated electricity is then collected by our staffs for attack. There's one thing we should be careful when we use this ability. If the battle drags on for too long or we exert too much power at once, most reindeer will go insane. Ah. Yes, white attack. It's typical white attack, yes. The symptoms are expressed in various ways, but in the most cases, they hurt their own comrades or damage the psyches of others. We sometimes utilize K-Corp singularities. K-Corp? Wait, which one is K-Corp again? I think they mentioned it once, so the K-Corps. The one with the... Is it the mental barrier thingy? Yeah, defend your... from any like kind of like psychic attack things. I think I heard that one. Yeah. During the... I think it's during the R-Corp too. R-Corp story. We sometimes utilize K-Corps's singularities to protect our sanity or mitigate the mental damage, though we can't afford to use it often. I see. Of course, it will come with a price. And finally, our last page for the night, Dong Juan, the grade 1 fixers page, the soloist. the higher ups from the project move. Of course, I gotta view grade 1 fixer. Also, this reminds me to do more general reception for the Sword of the City too. Maybe next week I will try that. Yeah. Maybe before the before I do the red mist thing, the red mist fight. Why? I want to get more pages for my second backup team. I think it's the general floor team, Lolang team, because they have 5 people there. Yeah, we can utilize Lolang because Red Mist doesn't know Lolang. Donghuan, the Grade 1 Fixers page. Hana Association seems to have taken an interest in the library and the blue reverberation, the 2 entities at the center of all the problems that have been happening in the Isle Corp's nest lately. Now that they've marked their presence in the city sky as stars, city sky. I asked a caller who happens to be a friend of mine about it, and he said the association's going to recruit him to hunt down the blue reverberation and his cohort soon. A caller who happens to be a friend of mine. A caller. Purple Tear? Or maybe Black Silence? Either of the two, because those are the other 2 color fixers that have been mentioned so far. Project Moon's like that likes their Chekhov's guns after all. I go to this guy's pub all the time. Why? These guys have a pub! They've been making quite a scene at the L Corp's nest. In particular, the lives of many syndicates, fixers, and residents close to the library were lost to their hands. So the association couldn't just sit and watch anymore. They've apparently set up a camp at the door of the library. They're camping outside. Wait, that's actually kind of funny. How is Angela seeing all this like from the top floor of the library, just like those campers? And that a large number of firearms belonging to the Thumb were abandoned on the ground. Maybe they launched an assault on the syndicate while it was still struggling to recover from the loss of the underboss and his capos. The ensemble's not like most syndicates just trying to make money off the turf of the wingless nest, that's for sure. But we still don't know what their goals really are, and I can't shake this bad feeling. The bad feeling is that now you're booked, man. Anyway, since I was asked to pay a visit to the library, it will be worth investigating the case some more after I get this job done. What about this guy and the pub? Is it said anywhere about this guy having a pub? Eh? Is it like on his dialogue or something? Interesting. I wonder. But yeah, so far. Wait, I want to see what Ab knows. I need to go. I need to fight for Hawkman's first suppression. Let me see. Of course, the Burrowing Heaven. Hawkma, you and the Burrowing Heaven. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Even back in Lob Corp, you gotta make references to it quite a lot, man. Guys, is the Ham Ham Bang Bang promo video spoiler free? I thought the Ham Ham Bang Bang Glazer is actually Roland. The amount of name drops he had done in the story so far about the restaurant. Wow. Surely the brand ambassador. Wait, is he on the promotional video or something? Donghuan? Maybe I'll try to search for the video, or someone could drop it on the Discord server. If it's not spoilery, then I will watch it, yes. But yeah, that's all for this session of book club. In like 3 days, I will go back on fighting. The chillness in this library doesn't last long. That's a shame, but yeah, I'm glad to be able to whittle down some reading material. That was fun. I always enjoy knowing more about the city's lore. Wait, don't watch it. It has spoilers a lot. Oh, I will not watch it then. But yeah, that marks the end of our current book club session, the intermission. I think the next book club will be, okay, what part am I doing it last? I think it's 10. So I guess in like six or more stream, 6 or more streams, I will do another book club. It's backstory material, yeah. Don't watch it or now. Okay, I won. I will only watch it after I finish with the game. I love the city that I live in. I feel like you guys have Stockholm syndrome or something. Or maybe you guys are saying that on gunpoint. Who knows? Roland does canonically eat there a lot. I see. I mean, I believe that guy. It's really the ham pang pang glazer of all time. But yeah, thank you for accompanying me and also watching and listening until this far. The next Library of Ruina stream will be in 3 days. I will always put the waiting room on my channel post, of course, or my Discord server and my social media, so don't worry, you guys won't miss it. Make sure to like and subscribe. I don't know if there's any new subscriber happening right now, because I can't really see actually. There's no notification so far. Man. Did anyone subscribe though? Sorry, my stream notification is a bit kind of spotty. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. But I'm just kind of struggling with the stream notification right now. So if there's anyone who is subscribing to me and I don't know, welcome. Thank you for your support, as always. Oh man, I really need to fix that subscription. Can anyone just sub on me and then unsubscribe so I can see if there's any notification, if there's any alert. I can sub and unsub. Yeah, Fee, try it, Fee. Oh my god, there's no activity other than my super chat. I might need to switch back to my old setting, the Streamlab one. Man, that kind of sucks. Why can't I? Man. Yam. Yam. Yeah, I really need to get it fixed before the next stream, to be honest. Stream setup. I just did. Did it work? No, it doesn't work somehow. Man, this sucks. I might need to switch back to my old one for... Why doesn't it work? Manji. Nande. That's so sad actually, but alright, this is my sign to switch back to my old one. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't work. Thank you for the help, Tofi. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Join the Discord server for more updates. If you want to support me, there are donation links in the description, in the video description. Or you can also commission some art from me. Some commissions are open right now on my Figen. The Figen link is also in the description. You can also DM me for any art commission, of course. I am very verified and professional artist. Believe, trust in manager. But yeah, thank you. Thank you again for tuning in. See you next week. I guess it's technically next week. Yeah, it will be on next week. Good night or good day, wherever you are on the globe. Stay safe. Take care.